All sellers want to know how much it's going to cost them to sell their home here in Connecticut. And what I usually tell all my sellers is that they can expect to pay about 7 to 8% of the purchase price of their home towards their cost of sale, and here's how that breaks down. Real estate commissions are paid for by the seller. So whatever fee was negotiated in the beginning of the transaction between the seller and the listing broker, let's say it was 6%, that fee is now going to become due at the time of closing. So the seller is going to pay that to the listing broker, and in turn the listing broker pays a portion of that amount to the buyer's broker as compensation for bringing the buyer. Here in Connecticut, we do get taxed for the privilege of selling our home. So at closing, on most transactions, the seller is going to owe between 1 and 1.25% to the state and the town for conveyance taxes. Connecticut is an attorney closing state, so the seller is going to need a closing attorney. And the fee for that is about $500 to $1,000, maybe more if it's a very complex transaction, and that fee will also become due from the seller at the time of closing. Now, there may be times when the seller actually has additional costs above and beyond those fees, but those three are the main fees that every seller is going to need to pay at closing, and that adds up to the 7 to 8%. I've had the pleasure of helping hundreds of Connecticut homeowners sell their homes since 2008, and if you want to know what your home could sell for or how much of that you could expect to walk away with, please feel free to give me a call at 860-416-1255, or if you're just looking for some basic information about the home sales process, I have a ton of that available on my website at readrealestategroup.com.